guys, and welcome back to Marvel Contest of Champions. Today, yeah, I'm not using the green screen. I like to change between using this format and the green screen, especially when I'm trying to speak honestly to you guys. And the reason that I'm doing this video is largely about this here. This deal that's gone into the daily special. Now, if you're not aware of the daily special, it usually features a class crystal, a class tier 3 ISO 8 and 4-star hero shards. Now, today, this has changed. Now, what in particular has changed with it, they're adding tier 4 class catalyst fragments. Now, people might be saying, wow, that's brilliant that they've added in. And the answer is no. No, it isn't. It's far from it. And I'm going to explain why. So from the offset, it does seem like it is a good deal. Yes, okay, so there's 36,000, catalyst fragments that have got to be collected in order to get that completed tier 4 class catalyst. And, well, let's look at the statistics now. I'm going to take it from two different perspectives. The first perspective is if you buy it, okay? And the second perspective is if you sell it. So let's start with buy it. So if you choose to buy this deal, you have to understand that it will take you 36 weeks to complete a full tier 4 class catalyst, okay? Understand that, right? So 36 weeks. It will take you 108 weeks of purchasing to get the 3 that you require to rank up your 4-star rank 4 to a rank 5. What you require, you will have to spend £430.92, or obviously in dollars, and this is based on the fact that you guys pay $4.99 for this deal, $538.92. Hang on, I'm getting a live feed from Kabam headquarters. Hello, who's there?
Rich, you limey bastard, listen up. That money's ours, and if you want it, you can go fuck yourself. Ha 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 ha. Cheers.
Well, that was weird, but anyway, for the same price, you could get a PS4 and probably about 8 games. Just to put this in perspective. So that's kind of bad, and it's kind of unfair at the same time. It's like the value that's placed on this. The same thing with the value that's placed on tier 4 basic catalyst. There's a big asking price for this, and it's gone up quite considerably. I'd still talk about this, and Rizzo as well talks about the same argument that at Christmas 2015 they decided to put in tier 4 basics for the price. Every time you bought one of these different vaults here and different things, I think it started off with Star-Lord's loot bag. If you bought that and then went going up, you got a tier 4 basic catalyst with that, which was a really good deal. That's probably the best deal that Kabam have done, apart from the unit cards, because you got more units for the amount of money that you put in. But this is generating a lot of revenue for Kabam, and we'll look into that now. So, based on the fact that 6 days of the week that you'll be going to purchase this class catalyst fragment in the daily special, because obviously the Sunday one is a bit different in any case, maybe they're going to add in tier 4 basics. So, if you average, and I think there's about, when the statistics were last done, there was about like 40 million downloads for Marvel Contest of Champions as of January. So this could have gone up. Average daily players could be anything from the region of 1 million upwards of 10 million. So let's say, hypothetically, or theoretically, whatever, that for 311 days, okay, 311 days of the year, that Kabam get 1,000 people buying, okay? That equals 311,000 sales of the daily special. The revenue that's projected is £1,240,890. Obviously, that's in the UK. A little bit more if you're in the Eurozone. Or going by the euro, sorry. When it comes to dollars, 1,551,890 right? And you're going, hang on, Rich, that's not a lot of money, especially for a company like that. Oh, that's not too bad. So imagine that statistic, but with 10,000 people, because that could be likely. That could be very likely. Right, Kabam could make this 12,408,900 pounds. That's a lot of money. If you then look at it in obviously euro is again, it's going to be a bit more than that, and that could be like 14 million. Anyway, in the US, they could make potentially, based on that figure. Obviously, it's a worldwide game, so that figure is based on worldwide, not America. But I'm trying to relate this to American dollars. For the deal, based on $4.99, obviously, $15,518,900. That is huge. That is a huge amount of money for a deal quite like that. And my biggest concern is people are going to buy that. People are going to buy that because it's the easiest way to potentially getting a tier 4 class catalyst, because it's so hard to get it in a very general way at the moment. Because the problem is players are reaching a point where they're either not as good to kind of get that, and I'm open and honest. I would say I'm one of those players that can't make that jump to get the tier 4 class catalyst. I got lucky with one of them. I got science, but I haven't been so lucky in that. I'm happy at the moment. I couldn't really kind of give a damn if I get a rank 5 or anything, or rank up a further on a 5-star. The fact of the matter is, when it comes to people's pocket money, their allowance, their whatever you want to call it, even the money they earn from work, if you can justify £3.99, $4.99, €4 something or other, then yeah, okay, buy it. But I would not recommend it. And I'll basically, if you're going to be purchasing that for the amount of money that you're probably best off just kind of grinding out the game for free, putting the odd money in here or there, and trying to build your teams, build your roster, and then go on to better alliances as you go. Okay, let's look at the argument for selling. Now, based on, obviously I'm going to go and show you here, based on selling your tier 3 class catalyst, you generate 180 fragments. Okay, 180 fragments. Now, let's say theoretically that each week you can achieve 540 fragments. This is based on, say, doing the event quest where you can do the class event and class specialist, which comes about once in a while. Let's say that you can get 3. Okay, let's hypothetically say you can get 3. So based on getting 3 of these 540 fragments a week, it will take you 66.6 weeks to potentially get 1 tier 4 class catalyst, right? Here's the thing, that is ridiculous. It gets more ridiculous when you think about how much you have to grind to get 3, because you can't reach a rank 5 without 3. So, here's when it gets really tough. It will take you, on average, 200 weeks to get the 3 required to get that bad boy there, the tier 4 class catalyst. If you want to put it in a perspective that you understand, well, just under 4 years. It will take you just under 4 years to get that. And that is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. For players that find this easy to achieve, whether it's in Alliance quests or it's based on the fact in the arena for the tier 4 class catalyst crystal arena, that it's going to be, you won't really care about this video, but there will be people that will care, and there'll be the people that will buy into this really quickly. Right, so guys, based on what we've just had a look at, the buy and the sell option, I really don't know what to make of this. I will not be encouraging anybody to purchase this, as I think it's a very quick fix option. At the same time, I don't recommend doing the selling, buying and not buying, the achieving and winning and selling of their tier 3 class catalyst. The easiest thing I would probably say that you could do is to just continue on with the game and build up to that point where you can join an alliance, or can you know, give up a lot of time to do the arena of the tier 4 class catalyst crystal event. That would be the best thing to do, as you know, $538.92 or £430.92, or even 400 to 500 euros, is not worth you guys wasting your money on. Especially when you can do so much more with that money, especially as well because it comes out over 2 years. Imagine that you're at uni, you're at you know, you want to save up for a car. You know, there's potentially young kids watching this, and I would say save up your pocket money allowance, whatever it's called, and do something better with it. Especially it coming out over a certain time period. They could have made that daily special a lot better. But Kabam are used to putting in money grabbing ideas like this. I mean, they wouldn't be worth nearly $1 billion if they didn't. The game reached a significant profit in the last 2 years, so it would be a disadvantage for a successful company to change their ways. And yeah, I want to know for you guys in the comments section below, are you for obviously if you had to choose, buy camp or the sell camp? And also, if there are some people that are able to achieve these tier 4 class catalysts, then let us know in the comments below how you go about getting them. Is it through arena grinding? Is it through questing, alliance questing even? As it's interesting to know for the people that want to achieve this, you know, that maybe some advice can be given, and maybe I can make a future video on this of what people do. Yeah, I've rambled on. Yeah, just to let everybody know that I will be appearing at Tankfest 2016. So it'll be Tankfest this Saturday. I will be there. And also at the Exeter Comic-Con, Comic and Film Con, I will be there. So if anybody's about, say hello. Anyway, thanks very much for watching this video. I've been RichTheMan. Obviously, if you like consumer matters, and like the fact that we're taking down the big companies, the big faceless companies. And as always, I shall catch you on the flip side. And you can subscribe if you want. That'd be nice. Bye.
Hi guys, RichTheMan here, and I'm just falling out of a tree. Thank you for watching that video, and remember to like, subscribe, and catch one of my live streams. Anyway, see you later. Bye. Someone call an ambulance, for God's sake.
Okay. Here's a blooper for you. I've just fallen over and I've bent my cigar. What the fuck? Right, so people send me a pack of Cuban cigars, but oh shit. Yeah, so if someone from Cuba who's watching, could you send me some Cubans, please? Look. Oh, I was looking forward to smoking that as well. Flipping hell.